This is the Mistress Carrie Situation Report for October 13th, 2025. Shinedown debuted another new song from their upcoming 8th studio album. The track is called Searchlight. The band performed it for the first time on stage at the Grand Ole Opry, introduced by Carrie Underwood. Brent Smith previously said on an episode of the Mistress Carrie Podcast that a new song would come out in October that would be different for the band, that the announcement about the band's new album would be made in November, and we can expect the album in March of 2026. Over the weekend, Ian Watkins, the lead singer from the band Lost Prophets, who was sentenced to a 35-year prison sentence, was murdered in prison. Two men, aged 25 and 43, have been arrested on suspicion of murder and are currently in police custody. Watkins was doing time in Wakefield Prison in Wales, home to what is described as the worst of the worst high-profile murderers, terrorists, and violent sex offenders. Watkins was sentenced to prison for a string of child offenses, including the attempted rape of a baby. Eloy Casagrande from Slipknot is saying that new material from the band is looming on the horizon. Saying, quote, "What I can tell you right now is that we are cooking. We're doing some new music for sure. Yes, we are. Since I joined the band, we've been working on some new ideas. We keep exchanging guitar riffs, drum beats, so we're always doing something. We also had some jam sessions, so we have a lot of material right now. We just have to sit down and put everything together, start jamming, and it's happening. It's already happened. It's going to happen in the future, so new material is coming for sure." Hayley Williams and David Byrne have released their latest collaboration, a track called Open the Door. The two artists have become closely linked in recent months, with the Paramore lead singer appearing on the former Talking Heads frontman new solo album, Who is the Sky? Paramore also covered Burning Down the House for the 40th anniversary reissue of Stop Making Sense last year. David Byrne covered Paramore's 2017 track Hard Times for Record Store Day in 2024. The two singers have shared a song they recorded together for the upcoming animated film adaptation of Roald Dahl's The Twist. Open the Door is one of 3 tracks that David Byrne has written and produced for the Netflix project. The mayor of a Belgian municipality has reportedly pulled the plug on a scheduled performance by Disturbed in response to lead singer David Draymond's stance on the conflict in Gaza. Draymond has been vocally in support of Israel and the IDF, so much so that he even signed IDF bombs with the slogan "Fuck Hamas" during a recent trip to Israel last year. Now, their scheduled performance at Forest National in the wider Brussels area of Belgium that was scheduled for this Wednesday, October 15th, appears to have been canceled, according to the mayor. He issued a police order banning the gig, saying, quote, "My priority and responsibility are the safety of the residents, spectators, demonstrators, and staff at Forest National. Given the police's unfavorable assessment after a risk assessment and the venue's location, it was my duty to make this decision." Drummer Tommy Price, known for his work with Joan Jett and Billy Idol, has passed away at the age of 68. The news confirmed by his wife Stephanie, who said he passed away on Friday, calling him a devoted husband and proud father and powerhouse drummer and songwriter. His energy, kindness, humor, and unmatched rhythm left an indelible mark on everyone who knew him and every stage he graced, she said. Price played drums for Joan Jett and the Blackhearts from 1987 to 2017. Journey keyboardist Jonathan Cain has denied that he's planning to leave the band, despite recent comments from the band's guitarist Neil Schon. Schon posted on social media last Thursday that Cain had informed him and the rest of the band that he planned to call it quits a day after the completion of one final tour. Jonathan Cain announced his farewell to Journey tonight, he said on X. "I'm nowhere near done. Journey has so much more life ahead. I'm sure we'll have a great tour." Schon then later clarified that Cain would still be on tour for the dates in 2026 and 2027, although no tour dates have been announced. In response to Schon's comments, Jonathan Cain's representatives released a statement denying that he had given any confirmation that he was quitting the band. Rob Zombie has announced his new studio album called The Great Satan, headed for release on February 27th via Nuclear Blast Records. The first taste of the upcoming new album is a single called Punks and Demons that was released on Friday. The music video for Punks and Demons that was directed by Rob Zombie is available now. Pre-orders for the album are happening online. Taylor Momsen has released a holiday duet with her younger self as Cindy Lou Who from 2000's How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Revisiting the heartfelt ballad Where Are You Christmas for her upcoming Taylor Momsen's Pretty Reckless Christmas EP. Saying, quote, revisiting Where Are You Christmas 25 years later feels like coming home to a part of myself that I haven't seen in a long time. I was just a child when I first sang it, and I never could have imagined the way the song and the film would stay with people for so long and unknowingly shape my career path as an adult. Recording it now, with all the life that I've lived in between, I hear it through a different lens, but the heart is still the same. It's about wonder, hope, and holding on to that magic, something I think we need now more than ever. Taylor Momsen's Pretty Reckless Christmas also features a handful of original Christmas songs. Physical editions are set to arrive on November 14th. And that's your sit rep. For more details on all of the stories, check the links in the show notes of this episode. And don't forget to like, follow, share, and subscribe to the Mistress Carrie Podcast. New full-length episodes come out every Wednesday. Episode 279, featuring Matt Walst and Adam Gontier from 3 Days Grace, is available now.